record this. All right, okay. Seated position, Sukhasana, easy pose. Now remember, you can modify. Remember that you can just find a way, whatever is good for your hips, for your knees, for your spine, for your shoulders. So don't fight through the pose. If you need to put your legs in front of you, if you need to place something underneath your legs, just please do your modification. And sitting on the blanket or the towel is always a good thing because it allows our pelvis to tilt forward. And so, and also for me, it's more comfortable to sit here than in the floor. All right, let's bring the shoulders up to the ears and then slowly release them back and down. Just find that nice length in the spine. Place your hands to your thighs or your knees and relax your elbows and your shoulders as you keep your spine lifted and draw the chin slightly back and then towards the sternum, towards the chest. So find that nice lengthen on the back of your neck. You always want to have a nice long neck. You can lower the gaze towards the floor. You can close your eyes. The idea is to avoid any distractions from the room as we begin to connect with the here and now through the breath. Just allow the breath to be the way it is, a natural breathing. Nothing is changing yet. It's the practice of being present. Slowly begin to bring the focus inward. Breathing in and out as you feel the air coming into the nostrils, going down into the throat, noticing the lungs filling up, noticing the belly expanding out. All that is happening in the inhale. And the exhale, the belly goes in, the air is getting pushed from the lungs out through the throat and out through the nostrils. Just be aware of that cycle of the breath and how the breath feels within the body. Now gradually begin to modify the speed of your breath by slowly, gently, without compromising the quality of your breath. You begin to lengthen the inhalations and the exhalations a little bit longer than normal. And especially the exhalations. Allow the exhales to become deeper, fuller. Slowing down the breath, we slow down the mind. And with this new long pattern of breathing, through the nose, inhale, lift the chin up slightly to the sky to open the throat. And as we exhale through the nose, the chin goes down to your chest, stretch the back of your neck. And inhale, keep lifting. With the inhalations, the chin goes up. And with every exhalation, the chin that goes to your chest. Just link the breath with the movement. Slowly mobilizing your cervical spine. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale, you lift. And exhale, the chin gently goes to your chest as you stretch your neck. A few more rounds like this. With your next inhalation, please bring the head back to neutral position, neck to neutral position. Take a deep inhale, and as you exhale, rotate the head to the right, look over to your right shoulder. And with the inhalation, the head comes back through center. Exhale, look to your left, over to your left shoulder, and inhale through center. Exhale to the right, and through center. Exhale to the left, back through center. 2 more rounds each side, gently mobilizing the neck and the muscle of the head, different muscles now. And then slowly bring the head back through the center, lower the chin to your chest, keep the chin tucked in, and then we're going to rock the head from one shoulder to the opposite shoulder, like a pendulum of a clock. Moving from one, keep the chin in. Slowly inhale, bring the head back to the center, neutral neck, neutral breathing, nice inhalations and exhalations. Now with your next inhale, bring the arms out to the side, flex the elbows, place the hands to your shoulders, and draw a circle with your elbows going in one direction. Just notice your shoulder blades coming along with the rotation of the shoulders. You're mobilizing the upper spine, the upper part of your shoulder and shoulder blades and your rib cage. And going into the opposite direction, please. And slowly release, hands down towards the floor, shoulders up, and then slowly down, down, down. With the next inhale, bring the arms overhead, grab the right elbow with your left hand, flex the right elbow, and bring the right hand to touch in between your shoulder blades. With the inhale, extend the right arm up, flex and lower. Inhale, reach, flex and down. Inhale, arm up, flex and down, release, bring the arms in T position, release the hands down towards the floor, shoulders up, back and down. Inhale, both arms overhead. Now flex your left elbow, grab your left elbow with your right hand, and with the inhale, extend the left arm up, flexing down. Inhale, extend and reach, and down, up, down. Bring the arms up and slowly release down towards the floor, shoulders up, back, and down. Hands to the heart center in Anjali Mudra. Take a moment here. Breathing in and out. And with the next inhale, let's bring the arms into cactus arms. Elbows flex, palm facing to each other. Draw the shoulders back. So extend the arms, palm facing up. And then bring the arms back and behind you. Interlace the fingers and move the arms away gently. Don't push yourself. If this is too much, just keep your hands there, shoulders back and down. And then release the hands, bring the arms up and overhead. Hands to the heart, mobilizing shoulders, shoulder blades, and rib cage. Inhale, bring the arms into cactus arms. Open, guide the shoulders back. Bring the arms out, extend the arms in T position. Relax your shoulders and float the arms behind you. Interlace the fingers. If it works for you, straighten the arms, open the front of the chest, and then slowly release the elbows, relax the hands. And one more time, reach the arms up and overhead. Lower the hands to your heart center. Inhale to open into cactus. Guide the shoulders, elbows back to stretch the pec muscles. Extend the arms, palms facing up. Relax the arms, relax your shoulders. Bring the arms behind you. Interlace the fingers and move the arms and the hands away. And then slowly release and sweep the arms up and overhead. And then slowly release the hands down to your thighs. Take a moment. Draw the chin slightly back, chin to your chest. Concentrate back to your breath. Now slowly, please place your right hand down towards the floor and extend the left arm out to the side. Reach through the left side of the torso. Flex both elbows as you press through your left hip, the spine goes to the right. Relax your hand and guide the left elbow back. So we don't want to turn the chest forward. If this is too much, you can flex place the left hand to the back of your head and just keep guiding the the spine to the right. Just work whatever works for you. We're doing a lateral stretch, stretching those intercostal muscles, bringing more room to the left lung. Take a deep inhale, slowly back through center, release the left hand down. Left shoulder forward, up, back, and down. Left hand down, inhale, reach through the right arm. Flex both elbows, press through the right hip, and reach over as you extend the spine to your left. If this is too much for your shoulder, flex the elbow, place your hand to the back of your head, and slowly breathe through the right side of the torso. Nice, easy breathing. And take a deep inhale, slowly bring the arm up and the spine back through center, release the hand down, right shoulder up, back and down. Inhale, arms out and up. Hands to the heart center, take a moment. Concentrate on the breath. Now interlace the fingers, straightening the elbows forward and round the spine. Draw the belly inch into your chest with stretching in between the shoulder blades. We're stretching the muscles in the back of your rib cage. Take a deep inhale and bring the hands to the heart center into the Anjali Mudra, neutral spine. Deep inhalation. Flex the fingers. Straighten the arms. Exhale as you pull the belly inch into your chest, all the air out. Take a deep inhale, neutral spine, hands to the heart center, Anjali Mudra. Relax your shoulders. Release, flex their fingers. Take a deep inhale and exhale, straighten the elbows, belly inch into your chest and reach through the palms as you stretch in between the shoulder blades. Slowly return the spine back through neutral position. Lower the hands down to your thighs. Let's concentrate back on the breath. Few run of inhalations and exhalations as you slow the exhales down. And from here, bring the hands behind you and do the crossing of the legs. Let's do some windshield wiper movement here, mobilizing the hips, mobilizing the knees and the legs. Some movement, and then drop the legs to one side, and let's all find our way using our blanket or towel to protect the knees and placing the knees wide as your hips. Notice my knees are right under the hips and my wrists are right under my shoulder. They're not close to my knees. They are right under the shoulder. We're going to have that nice length of the spine. And from here, we're going to rock slightly back into the heels and inhale forward into table. I'm moving back to the heels and back to table and back to the heels and slowly back to tabletop. Now tap the toes under. Let's stretch the arches of the feet, the ankles and the toes. Move again, hips to the heels and back through center. And exhale to the heels and back through center. One more time. Exhale back to the heels and then come into tabletop. Top of the feet flat on the mat. And let's move back to Balasana, child's pose. Move the hips to the heels, relax your elbows down so there's no tension in your shoulders. And if you cannot reach the floor with your forehead, make a tower with your fist or place the block under your forehead. Take a moment. Stretch gently the back line of the spine, the lower back. And slowly, let's come back to tabletop position. From this top position, guide the belly into the spine. So we're not just arching and releasing. We want spine neutral and active. Extend the left leg back, tuck the toes under, and press to the left heel to stretch Achilles tendon, the calf muscle of your left leg. If you're being skiing, hiking, biking, you need to stretch those muscles and the Achilles tendons just to give some mobility there. And then pick up the left leg high as your left hip, and then flex and point, flex and point, flex and point, flex and point, flex, holding position, engage the core, and bring the right arm by your right ear. Nice, easy breathing. Balance, strength, core strength, and stamina. Please don't hold the breath. Nice, easy breathing. And lower the left knee down under your left knee hip, and the right arms goes under your left arm. You would like threading a needle. Right arms go under your left arm, right shoulder down, right ear down. And if it feels right for your shoulder, you can wrap it around your back, or now just leave the elbow and the forearm down towards the floor. Don't push too hard, just checking with the body, checking with the needs and limitations of today's body. Gentle twist here. Concentrate on your breath. Nice, long, deep inhales and exhales. If you have your arms down your lower back, slowly bring them up to the sky and lower the left hand under your left shoulder slowly and do the twist. Let's all return to tabletop position. Cat-cow. Inhale, belly down, open the chest. Exhale, belly in, round the spine, chin in, cat. Inhale, drop the belly, open the heart. Exhale, round the spine into the cat. Inhale, drop the belly, open the chest, look forward. Exhale, round the spine and move back to Balasana, child's pose. Relax your neck, shoulders, and body. And gently, let's all find our way back to tabletop position. Again, belly towards the spine. Now, extend your right leg back, tuck the toes under, and press as you stretch the right calf muscle, right Achilles tendon, and the sole of your right foot. Nice, easy breathing. Please, please, please don't hold your breath. Nice calf muscle stretch, and then pick up the right foot up high as your right hip and flex and point, flex and point, flex and point, flex and point, flex. Activate your right leg, engage the core, and left arm comes by your left ear, holding position. Keep your right leg strong, and of course, your breath is moving. Now, right knee goes under your right hip, left arm comes under your right arm, left shoulder goes down, left ear goes down, release the right elbow down. If it feels right for your shoulder, you can wrap around your lower back. Modify and just notice what works for you the best today. Slowly lower the right hand under the right shoulder. Gently press to undo the twist. Left hand under your left shoulder. Move back to child's pose. Elbows down, softening the forehead towards the floor, towards the block. Take a few rounds of breath. Now, please bring the hands by your knees, gently press, lift the head, lift the chest. Let's all come to kneeling position. Keep your blanket or your towel under your knees to protect your kneecaps. From here, step forward with your left foot, find a 90-degree angle in your left knee, lower the right hand down and pick up the right knee slightly up and then lower it a little bit more back. So it's not straight under your right hip, it's a little bit more back to open your right hip flexor. Hand to your left side, gently press to move the chest away and your crown of the head is pointing up to the sky. So just hold it there with the hands to your thigh and elbows by your rib cage as you keep lifting from the chest and you keep moving the hips to the front of the mat to iliopsoas stretch, to open the right hip flexor. If we're spending too much time seated, we need to open that. That is a big, deep muscle. It needs to get open and stretch. Iliopsoas, take a deep inhale. Lower both hands either side of your left foot. Straighten your left leg. Pick up the ball of the foot and hamstring stretch. Chin to your chest. Breathing in and out. And flex the right knee, lead with the chest, hands down, keep the hands towards the floor. Now tuck the toes under your back foot and pick up the right knee at your high lunge. And press again for the right heel. Let's stretch that calf muscle, Achilles tendon, and we're deepening the stretch on our right hip flexor again. Hold it there. Keep your right hand down by your left foot and then open and twist to the left. The left arm goes up and then sweep the arm back, down towards the mat. Circle the arm forward and up, and then back and down. Forward, inhale, up, exhale, back, down, lower the right knee down, bring the left knee to meet your right knee, child's pose. Take a moment, relax your right wrist, relax your shoulders, and breathe in Balasana. Moving to table. And stepping forward the right foot, 90-degree angle right knee, and then left knee slightly up and then down. Top of the feet flat on the mat. Hands to your thighs to gently move the chest away, and pelvis and hips are guiding to the front of the mat as we work on our left hip flexor. Relax your shoulders and just breathe here as you keep gently arching the upper spine and experiencing here the opening on your left iliopsoas. Couple more breath. And then the left hand goes, and the both hands goes down towards the floor. Tuck the toes under, pick up the left knee off the mat, press through the heel, holding position. Gently, actively pressing through the heel to feel the stretch on the calf muscle, the back of your left knee. And if you sink the pelvic floor and the hips towards the mat, deepening the stretch on the iliopsoas. Now, left hand goes down by your right foot. Bring the right arm out and up, twisting to the right. Careful with your shoulder if you have shoulder issue. Exhale, rotate the arm back, down, forward and up, back, down, forward and up. One more, back, exhale, down, forward and up. And lower the right hand down, lower the left knee down, hamstring stretch. Pick up the ball of the foot, straighten the leg, chin to your chest. Breathing through this, I skipped this one, so I'm going to Do this a little bit later, but we get it done. Easy breathing. And flexing the right knee, bring the right knee to meet your left knee. Let's take a moment, child's pose again. Make sure you're not floating the air, the head in the air. You want to release the head, the forehead to some kind of support, either the floor, either your hands or the block. Moving slowly back to tabletop position. From tabletop, tap the toes under, engage the core, belly goes in, wrist under the shoulder. Let's move to downward dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Straighten the legs, hips up, chin to your chest, heels down. And again, heels up and heels down. Heels up, heels down. Lower the knees down towards the floor to table. Top of the feet flat on the mat. Hands by your knees. Standing in your knees. Bring the shoulders up, back and down. Place the hands to your sacrum, elbows in. Guide the pelvis forward. Guide the chest forward, gently arching the upper spine. Open again. Iliopsoas, take a deep inhale. And exhale, move to child's pose. Relax, release the arms down by your body, forehead towards the floor or towards the block. Couple breath. Bring the arms forward, tabletop. Tucking the toes under, round number 2, downward dog. Tuck, inhale, lift the hips, straighten the legs, chin to the chest, heels down. Heels up, heels down, heels up, down, heels up, knees to table, top of the feet flat on the mat, hands by your knees, standing in the knees, lift the chest, and hands, fingertips facing towards the floor and guiding elbows back, pelvis, hips forward, arching the upper spine. This is a modified camel pose. Opening the front of the body, take a deep inhale, and exhale, move the hips back to child's pose. Release the shoulders, relax the elbows, Balasana, child's pose. Couple breath. Sweep the arms forward slowly. Let's return back to tabletop. Last round, belly in, tuck the toes under. Inhale, downward dog. Lift the chest, the hips, chin to your chest, and chin, crown of the head pointing towards this mat. Heels up, heels down, heels up, down. One more, heels up. Knees towards the floor, table, top of the feet flat on the mat, hands by your knees, one at a time, press to standing and kneeling position. Hands to the sacrum, elbows in, move the pelvis, move the hips forward, lift from the chest, take a deep inhale, and then moving slowly into child's pose. Relax your shoulders, take a moment here into the child's pose position. And lift the head, lift the chest. Now, please remove your blanket from your mat because we're going to lie down on our bellies to work on back muscle strength. So from here, let's come into tabletop. Let's move the knees slightly back. We're going to come into kind of Chaturanga Dandasana just to make our way down towards the floor. So the way we do it, we rock the chest forward, we engage the core, we flex the elbow, and slowly we lower it down, 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 down as we flatten the belly, hips, straighten the legs. Make pillows with your hands and elbows to the side. Rotate the head to one side. Take a few rounds of breath here in reverse Shavasana to gather some energy back up before we begin with back muscle strength. Take a few rounds of breathing. And lift the head to the opposite side. And bring the forehead back through center and the arms down by your side, palms facing up, legs and feet together. It's called locust pose or shalambhasana. So again, a little reminder here, when we come up, we don't lead with the chin. We keep the neck neutral. It's too much pressure for the neck to lift that, and it's very hard to breathe with that overextending the extension of your throat. So we're going to lift the head, lift the chest, lift the shoulders, and if you can, lift the feet off the mat. That's an inhale. And exhale, we go down, down slowly. With the exhalation, everything goes down. Inhale, head up, shoulders, chest, feet up, arms up. Exhale, down towards the floor. Breath through the hips, legs and feet together. Inhale, everything comes up into the locust. And exhale, everything goes down. Breath through the hips to anchor. And inhale, up, up, up. And exhale, down, down, down. Two more. Breath through the hips, legs, feet together. Inhale, lift, neutral neck. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. And exhale all the way down. Good job. Hands under the shoulders. Flex the knees, press, lift the chest, and move into child's pose to counterbalance the back bend. You want to stretch your lower back, middle back, and release those muscles with your Shalambhasana locust pose. Nice job. Hands by your knees, gentle lift the head, lift the chest. We're going to bring the blanket again to come into seated position to work on a twist from a seated position. So let's sit on the edge of the blanket. We're going to extend the right leg forward. Hug your left thigh into your chest. So you want to flatten the spine, and you press through the back line of your right leg. So your right leg, you're pressing down, you flex the right foot, and then cross the left leg over to your right leg. Hug your left knee with your right arm, lift the chest, and bring the left arm up to twist to the left. Lower the left hand behind you, look over to your left shoulder. Holding position. The twist is happening from the waist up. You are gently stretching the muscle of your neck again as you are mobilizing your spine, your rib cage. Keep the breath flowing, and there's a gentle stretch on the outside of your left hip. Take a deep inhale, and as you exhale, slowly rotate the head back through center and do the twist, and place your left hand to your left foot. And the right arm goes behind you. We're twisting to the opposite side. Now look over to your right shoulder. Again, the twist is happening from the waist up, since both hips are rooted down towards the floor. Take a deep inhale, and as you exhale, you rotate the head back through center. Grab your left foot with both hands, and we're going to straighten your left leg forward and up. Stretching the left leg. Nice, easy breathing. If you cannot grab your foot, hold from the back of your left calf muscle. It's not important if you keep your left leg straight to stretch, and try to keep your spine nice and long. Take a deep inhale here. Engage the quad of your left leg, and in control, your left leg is going to go down towards the floor, all the way down. The left leg goes down towards the floor. Okay, with both legs down now, let's flex the right leg, bring the right leg over to your left side. Grab your, hug your right knee with your left arm, and the right arm goes up and rotate it behind you as you look over to your right shoulder. Holding position. Use your breath. Take a deep inhale, head back through center, and do the twist, and twist to the opposite side. Place your right hand to your right foot, left hand behind you. Lift the chest, look over to left shoulder. Twisting and breathing at the same time. Take a deep inhale, head back through center. Grab your right foot with both hands, or grab from the back of your ankle or your calf muscle to stretch the right leg forward and up. Concentrate on a nice deep breath. Take a deep inhale, engage the quad, in control, the right leg goes down towards the floor. Flex both knees, bring the sole of the feet together, release the hips, and place the hands to your feet to relax your elbows, your spine, and the crown of the head is pointing toward your feet. Release the outside muscle of your hips. Soften the inner thighs, the groins, the pelvic floor. Keep opening the back line of the spine. Couple more breaths. Slowly lift the head, lift the chest, come back to center. Guide the thighs and the knees together. Walk the feet wider than your hips. Hands behind you for support. Some windshield wiper movement here. Again, mobilizing the hips. And then bring the legs to one side, and let's all come to the front of the mat. So now your blanket, you want to use it to support your neck and your head. So place it into the opposite side of the mat. With the feet wide as your hips, let's have your legs with your arms to stretch again. The upper spine, middle back, muscle of the shoulder, in between the shoulder blades and the muscles in between the rib cage. This is farmer's pose. From farmer's pose, flatten the spine, nice long spine. Bring the arms forward, or if you need to, use the hands for support. We're going to work on core work, Navasana. So lean back, feet off the mat, and keep the knees flexed, holding position, shoulders back and down. You can use the hand for support. Like I said, this is a nice way to do balance. At the same time, you're strengthening the muscles of your back, your abdomen. Keep the breath flowing. Take a deep inhale. Bring the sole of the feet together. Lower the feet down, knees out. Fall forward. Relax and breathe. Slowly lift the head, lift the chest, guide the thighs, the knees. Walk the feet wide as your hips, arms forward. Round number 2, shoulders back and down. Lean back, engage the core, feet up. Navasana, boat pose. Sole of the feet together, knees out, slowly in control, fall forward, relax and breathe. Slowly inhale, lift the head, lift the chest. Again, guide the thighs and the knees. Walk the feet wide as your hips. Last round, Navasana. Lean back, engage the core, arms forward, and lift the feet off the mat. Breathing as you hold into your Navasana. Couple more breaths. Soles of the feet together, knees out. That was the last one. Release the hips, relax the back, the abdomen, the shoulders. Take a moment. And slowly from here, lift the head, chest, guide the thighs and knees in, with the knees bent, and we're going to go down. So belly goes in, chin to your chest, one vertebra at a time, slowly. In control, we're going to lay the spine down, lay the head down to your blanket or your towel, flex the knees and guide the heels under the knees, hands to your belly, relax your shoulders and elbows, belly breathing. Inhale, balloon the belly out. Exhale, sink the belly into the spine. At your own pace, slowing down the breath again. Now with the feet wide where they are, bring the hands down, touching the heels perhaps with your fingertips. We're going to come into Viparamita bridge pose or desk pose. We're going to uplift and hold in position. You can keep your hands down, and if it works for you today, you interlace the fingers, you lift the torso higher, and you bring the arms under your upper spine and the middle back. If this is not available for you, just keep your arms down, parallel, the hands flat on the mat, and you keep lifting from the pelvis and the hips. What we're doing here, as we work in opening the front line of the body, we're activating again the muscle of the back, upper back, middle back, lower back, glutes, and quads, and hamstrings. Take a deep inhale. Slowly remove the hands for arms from underneath you. Gently release the spine down, one vertebra at a time, in control. And then feet off the mat and hug yourself to stretch your lower back, middle back. Take a deep inhale and full exhale as you hug yourself tighter to stretch that lower back. From here, take a deep inhale. Lower the right leg down and hold from the back line of your right leg, from the hamstring of your left leg. Inhale, straighten your left leg up, flex and lower. Inhale, straighten, flex and down. One more, inhale, straighten, flex and down, release, place the left foot on top of your right thigh, IT band stretch. With both hands this time, we're going to grab from the hamstring of your right leg or the shin of your right leg to go deeper into the IT band stretch, which is happening into the outside of your left hip. Chin to the chest, close your eyes, and breathe. Slowly place the left foot down with a knee bend, holding from the hamstring of your right leg with both hands now. Let's begin with the right knee bent. With the inhale, we straighten the right leg up, flex and lower. Inhale, straighten up, flex and down. One more, inhale, straighten, flex. Place the right foot on top of your left thigh with both hands. Grab from the back hamstring or the left shin of your left leg, chin to the chest, close your eyes, deep breathing through the outside of your right hip. And release, and let's come into the full happy baby. So guide the thighs outside of your rib cage with the knees bent. Grab the outside of the feet or the outside of the ankle. Make sure your lower back is flat on the mat and your neck is long. Breathe through this happy baby. Now guide the sole of the feet together. Supta Baddha Konasana, reclined butterfly pose. So holding from the feet or holding from the ankle, knees out, flat back. Just breathe here. Relax your pelvic floor. And release. Place the feet wide as your mat with the knees bent, arms into position. Let's do some windshield wiper movement as you rock the head to the opposite direction. The legs go to the left, the head goes to the right. You inhale, head back, knees back through center, and exhale, you drop to the opposite side. Just move gently from side to side. Couple more rocks from side to side, mobilizing slowly. Inhale, back through center, keep the feet wide, drop the thighs and the knees in, and again, the hands to your belly to belly breathing. Slowly, we're slowing down more and more to get ready for our last pose. Couple more breaths, belly breathing. Then slowly open the knees and straighten the right leg to the right corner of the mat, turn the right foot out. Now straighten your left leg and guide the left foot to the left corner of the mat. Bring the arms up and overhead and reach, pointing the toes, reach through the fingertips. Nice long spine. Take a deep inhale and exhale. Release the arms down towards the back to the floor with the palm facing up. Flex the feet and then relax the feet, relax the glutes, relax the pelvis, hips. You are now on your Shavasana. Of course, if you need to cover yourself, if you need to put socks on, sweater on, just make sure you are very comfortable and warm there. So take your time. Take your time to find your comfortable position as you allow yourself to sink down into a full relaxation mode. You are letting go from the crown of the head all the way down to the sole of the feet. Imagine that you have with you at this moment your personal body scan. This is a body scan machine that we are going to go slowly as you guide your body, your relaxation from the crown of the head to the sole of the feet. You allow your body inch by inch, muscle by muscle, tendons, ligaments, everything very slowly. It's softening, melting down towards the floor. You run this machine up and down several times as you feel that finally everything feels open and relaxed. You return to your regular breathing. You let go and you allow yourself to come into a deep, deep and full rest. Now slowly, please begin to deepen the breath. Gently rock your head from side to side. As you wiggle toes, wiggle fingers, rotating ankles, wrists. Bring your awareness back to the body. With your next inhale, extend the legs, reach through the fingertips, reach through the toes, nice long pencil stretch. Take a deep inhalation, reach, and as you exhale, bend the knees, hug yourself, and gently roll over to one side and hold it there in fetal position for a few rounds of breath. Just hold it there. Take a moment. The head comes last, very slowly and gently. Please find your way and meet me as we sit together in a comfortable position, either Sukhasana, sitting in a chair, shoulders back and down. Relax your shoulders, the muscle of your face, your lips. And to come into a short meditation. As we bring the attention to the center of our hearts. Now let's bring this feeling of gratitude, thankfulness into the center of the heart. And this feeling of gratitude, it could be being direct to anywhere, any person, even your own self. Just find a reason, a motive. If you're going to link that gratefulness to a person, just visualize the face of the person and link this specific feeling of gratefulness that maybe at some point in your life, that person did something nice, something beautiful for you. Maybe this person is not longer with us anymore. The beauty of being human or being in this life, if we encounter many times through our lives with other humans, and maybe we're not close to that specific person, maybe it was a person that did something nice for us randomly. It was a stranger that it came to our lives in that moment we needed the most. Just think of that person and have a nice smile in your lips, in your mouth. Just smile as you remember that person and what that person did for you and what that did for you meant for you. And as you keep that feeling, that memory close to your heart, just experience your heart being lighter, your spirit happier, and say, thank you, thank you, thank you. Bringing the hands together into the Anjali Mudra. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. May you have peaceful, loving, sweet thoughts to cultivate. And may you have peaceful, loving, sweet words to offer always. And may our actions always be inspired by love, peace, sweetness, and compassion. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. And I thank you all very much for being here today practicing yoga. Namaskar. Thank you.